Peace, peace, peace. We bike. We are back. This is AP the Overlord, man. This is the Overground podcast. I just came from outside in this snowy weather. I had to do a little quick job, you know what I mean, at my old church. And it's treacherous out there. If you're in New York right now and you're outside, please be safe. You're probably going to get this later. This is a pre recording, so whatever. I'll be talking like it's live sometimes, but I got a few topics I want to talk about. It's some real ratchet shit going on, man. Like, first thing I got on my board is your man Charleston White versus Woody, man. YSL Woody. Like, if y'all not familiar, Woody is the guy that he became famous from the whole YSL case with Young Thug, and you know what I mean. Shout out to Twisted Tea too. I'm trying to get a Twisted Tea endorsement. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all cop Twisted Tea. Peach is my favorite one. So Twisted Tea, holla at me. You know what I mean? So apparently there's been a situation where, see, if you're not familiar with, sorry guys, if you're not familiar with Charleston White, this man is one of the most disrespectful people online. You understand? He's on record talking crazy about Nipsey, and a bunch of people after they've died. He'll talk about your children. So everybody knows that YSL Woody has, you know what I mean, a disabled child, and he most recently just put one of his children to rest. You know what I mean? God bless the dead. You know, hold your head, Woody. But Charleston White recently, like, you go back, you get to going back and forth with people, and you try to find the most treacherous things to say. You feel me? And of course, people are going to listen to that because, like, you're saying treachery, but at the end of the day, like, at what cost? You feel me? Like, Woody buried his child, bro, and you have the nerve to speak about somebody's dead child, bro. Whatever comes to you, comes to you. You feel me? After that, like, I'm not encouraging Woody to even really crash out over this, but if he was to crash out, he's completely justified, and I understand, like, because I can only imagine, like, somebody talking about my child, knock on wood, you know what I mean? Should something bad like that was to ever happen to my kid, I would not want anybody talking about my kid like that. You feel me? So, you know, I say that to say, like, all of this smoking on putting niggas in a pack and all, like, you know what I mean? If it's being used in like a euphemism, I get it. But like, when somebody's dead, yo, you let the dead rest. You don't understand what you're doing to your own personal fortune when you talk shit about the dead. You are bringing on a whole bunch of demons and misfortunes onto you that you're just not aware of. And it's funny how things work sometimes. Like, sometimes there's a slow kill. Like, sometimes you don't see what you're doing to yourself, and you're not gonna even realize that shit till years later down the line. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing my mother always told me. Like, my mother always told me, like, like, you might not see what's going on right now, but later on you gonna see, nigga. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things that my mother was telling me when I was a kid. I didn't really take heed to it until now that I'm older and I'm seeing the way the world is. Like, yo, don't you remember when your parents used to be like, yo, it's going to be even harder for you when you get older? I'm seeing that right now. You feel me? I'm seeing that right now. So I say that to say, like, try to lead with good fortune, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't do things to other people that you wouldn't want done to you. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like, it's your fortune. It's your fortune that you're cutting yourself short when you start speaking on the dead, and like, that person's not here to defend themselves. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, like, Charleston, you're talking about children, bro. Like, where do we draw the line? You feel me? And I know you're a shock jock. I know you say certain things for, you feel me? But like, you was around him, and then you was talking crazy about his daughter before he gave you another chance. You know what I mean? Like, his daughter embraced you. Like, so I just find it crazy. And then your whole crash out with Say Cheese and all of that. Like, don't use Charleston White as an example. Like, don't play yourself out of position. Because now look at Oskino. Oskino's turning into the face of Say Cheese. We're seeing Charleston White on less and less podcasts and platforms because of the way that you talk about people. You're hurting your own brand, and then you said it yourself on Say Cheese that the titles and certain things that they put out are damaging to you. You can't get no brand deals, but look at what you're doing. Say Cheese don't got to do nothing. You're gonna destroy your own self. You feel me? So my advice to Woody is don't mind that shit. That shit ain't about nothing. It's all for attention. Charleston White is losing steam, so he has to do like the most salacious things and some of the things that got him on. You know what I mean? And I used to fuck with Charleston White because there was a certain message that he was given in the beginning, but now it's like you deviated away from that message, and now it has everybody questioning like your motives and questioning your intentions. You feel me? It's not a good place you want to be with the fans. You feel me? Transparency is always good, but you can't be like you just be doing the most. You feel me? So as far as Charleston White versus Woody goes, Woody, I feel like you should fall back. If you do crash out, I do understand, but at the same time, like you gotta understand, Charleston White is baiting you to. He's gonna use everything that you love to help you destroy yourself. Don't fall for that, bro. You know what I mean? So I'll leave that with that. You know what I mean? In other news, we B Magic just dropped another J Mills diss, and I'm not gonna front. I like it. I like it. He inspired me to like write something. I heard that song and I was like, oh shit, I want to write some shit. You feel me? B Magic, what I will say is, yo, lay off 38 specials flow, bro. Like we can all see it. Like I understand. Trust me, I get it. Like a lot of people used to be like, "Yo, Preem, you sound like Styles," or like, "Yo, you sound like this nigga," but like you're not throwing any shade on it. B Magic, you're not throwing any shade on it. You can't be sounding exact like you took 38's whole cadence, and Jay Mills noticed that shit, and you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna penalize you for it. He's gonna penalize you for it. Now, boom, right? If I'm 38 SPESH, right? I'm gonna hear these B Magic flows and I'm gonna get at them because for one, like, why are you using my flow, my nigga? Like you're using the whole cadence, even like his voice inflections. Like, there's this one 38 special verse. I think it's on Six Shots, one of my favorite 38 SPESH projects. He has so many. But he starts off the rhyme and he's like, she like me because I'm a red nigga. I don't care. So, like, B Magic, we can hear that you're using 38 Specials flow, bro. And you know what we call that. And you not from New York. And 38 Specials from upstate New York. He's not from New York City. He's from up here around us. You feel me? So, like, you can't be running with this upstate New York flow. You feel me? And like, even with this new diss record, which I like personally, there's like a second verse, and like for the last four bars, it's like a slick. You still managed to slip that in there, and I'm like, yo, bro, you must be listening to a lot of 38. Like, you can't like. It's all good to show love to a nigga, but don't bite. Like, you're not biting rhymes. You're biting cadence and flow, and people are starting to see that shit. People can see that. People can hear it. 38 Special has a lot of fans, fam. Like, stop doing that, B Magic, for real, because that shit that shit sounds crazy when you be doing that. Because I'm listening to the music, and I gotta listen hard to it. I listen super duper hard to everything that everybody's saying. Underground, mainstream, don't matter. I listen to it all. And fam, you gotta throw some shade on it, B Magic. Yeah. You gotta put some shade on it, bro. That's what the CEOs used to tell us up north. When I was in prison, they used to come to me like, yo, Robert, we don't care that you smoke in your cube. And this was a certain particular CEO. Because I didn't like going to the bathroom to smoke cigarettes. I wanted to lay in my bed and smoke. I'm already in jail. What you gonna do? Put me in jail again, nigga? You can't put me in jail in jail. You feel me? Unless I catch a new one. Yo, the COs used to come to my bed like, yo, listen, Robert, we understand you don't like going to the bed. They gave me a corner cube, not because I'm tough or nothing like that, but it's just because like I will light up a cigarette in the middle of the dorm and I will look at the COs like, what the hell are what you gonna do? Put me in jail, nigga? I'm in jail. You feel me? So they used to, I did it so much that they were like, yo, listen, Robert, just open the window, fam. Put the powder, because we know you're not going to listen, nigga, and you're on your way out. You feel me? So just throw shade on it, bro. Them days up north was crazy. Good God Almighty, where's my lighter? You know what I mean? But yeah, B Magic, you got to put some shade on it because after a while, they're just going to say that you biting. Mm-hmm. They're gonna just say that you biting, and I don't want to take it. I don't want that to be taken away from like your lyricism and your capabilities as a rapper because I think you're amazing. But you can't like don't just outright use this nigga's flow for the whole song, bro. Not this one. There was another track I heard. You feel me? There was another track I heard, and I'm not lit yet, so I'm not playing nobody's audio on my show. You feel me? Not yet, at least. You know what I mean? We gotta get this thing rolling first. But B Magic, you're gonna have to switch that up if you want to contend some more. You feel me? I know J Mill's gonna come back dumping. Pause. You could bet your bottom dollar J Mills is gonna come back dumping, bro. So, yo, bro, just get ready, bro. You know what I mean? It's not even February yet, bro. It's not even February yet. You know what I mean? So, battle rap got a lot of going on. I see my man Briz Rothstein in the spaces. Briz, you my man. Briz, you my man. And everything I'm about to say, you already know. We speak. It's all love. We speak on Twitter. You show love to my music. So, and you my favorite battle rapper. So that's why I'm so critical of you. Briz, you have to get out of the spaces on Twitter, bro. Yeah, Briz, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You gotta get out of the spaces, bro, and either the next time we hear you, you need to be talking about you got booked or get in the booth, Briz. Get in the booth, Briz. Because I know you nice on wax too. That's the craziest part. And as a matter of fact, I want that vinyl that you dropped. I don't know if you still have copies, but I want a copy of that signed. I'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But Briz, you gotta Briz, you my man, son. You my man, yo. And I get offended when people talk crazy about Briz, but Briz, you gotta come back, B. Even if Mook's not out the gate, even if you gotta get your feet back wet real quick, you know what I mean, and tear somebody up, tear one of these lower tier niggas up. Either you're going to have to do that, or you're going to have to stop engaging in the spaces and in these conversations because it's like, yo, like, what's the point of having these conversations if you're not gonna compete, Briz? What is the point of having these conversations if you're not going to compete? It's a competitive sport. I'm I'm doing this show, but I'm still an active rapper. You feel me? And any one of y'all niggas can get it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all doing this wax thing, that's another thing. That's another topic I wanted to get into. Battle rap coming to wax widens the playing field. A lot of you battle rap niggas would get handled by people you have never heard of before. You feel me? Like, I feel like I should assemble a clique and we about, you know what I mean? It just run through the, like, look, we can show, and we make records. You feel me? It's not like we not know, like, my shit. It's not like niggas don't know who AP is or, like, you feel me, in this underground music shit. I just I just can't do what y'all do in the ring. So that's where it's like y'all are more superior. But when it comes to this wax thing, when it's on wax, everybody's valid. You feel me? So I would definitely encourage niggas with no names like that, not even in battle rap, but you nice on wax. I would start getting that niggas. You feel me? I would. If I wasn't doing this pod, I would just pen up and just start slinging shots. Whatever catches, catches. I'll diss everybody, every tier. Don't matter. I might do that. I might start sending little, you know what I mean? But Briz, you my man. But the last thing you want is for niggas to start grouping you with a verb. I see Mickey Fax about to get active, you know what I mean? Mickey Fax not one of my favorites. Um, we've tweeted back and forth a couple times. Um, Mickey Fax, you know what I like, what I will say about Mick? He's active, fam. Even though he's not one of my favorites, or you know what I mean, like he's active, bro. I gotta give props where props is due. He's active, and if you come at Mick, he's not waiting. He's not. You're not. He's not gonna take 2 weeks either to respond. He's gonna something that night, and he's gonna respond to you the next day. You feel me? Like this is what it's about. It's about the sport of. It's about the sport. Whose pen is the best? Who has the best pen? You feel me? Whether that be live or on wax. You feel me? And not everybody can do it live. You feel me? Like the way you guys memorize 3 minute rounds or unlimited rounds, that shit is amazing to me. I can't do that. I have too much going on in my mind to even attempt that. You feel me? But if it's on wax, I'll tear one of you niggas up. If we gotta record something, I'm smoking niggas straight up and down. You know what I mean? Because that's the background I come from. And every rapper should feel like that. You feel me? Like you should have some type of battle background, some type of something in your arsenal that you could bring to battle with you. You feel me? And it should and even when we get in these spaces and all of that, like even with Briz and I think he was talking to Merlot, the 8 straight backs was funny, but once people started talking all this, you know what I mean, unaliving families, and y'all niggas is talking about niggas in the like now y'all are taking it outside of rap, and this is where bad things happen. You feel me? Let's just compete in the said field. You feel me? All of that other personal shit that niggas be trying to talk and put, like, that's out, bro. Like we can't do that. You feel me? We can't do that, and I'm gonna just leave that at that. Briz, you gotta come back out, man. Briz, they on your head top, man. Pause. Take another swig of the peach twisted tea. Yo, twisted tea. I'm trying to get an endorsement from y'all, so yo, make sure y'all go and y'all drink twisted teas. You already know. Oh man. Um, Drink Champs been going in. Yo, the Drink Champs and Turk little thing they got going on, I like it. Like Turk was recently on Drink Champs, and he's talking about the whole Hot Boys Cash Money, the Hot Boys and Cash Money versus, man, and him and Lil Wayne wasn't there, and Cash Money lost, B. Man, I know that it's not recent, but Turk is recently on Drink Champs, and I believe everything Turk say, man, because I personally been through sucker shit like that. You feel me? Like, if you a real Cash Money Hot Boys fan and all of that, like, you know the importance of Turk, man. You feel me? Like Turk's album Young and Thuggin', me and my man Sparks bang that to the apocalypse. You know what I mean? Like that track is in me. There's a couple other joints on there. He got this joint, another joint too with BG doing the hook called Uptown. And like Turk has some of the hardest songs, bro. You feel me? So in the interview, he said something along the lines of like Cash Money overlooking him and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, I could see that. You know what I mean? Like they be trying to like keep this nigga out of certain shit, and it's like, yo, dog, we want to see Turk. We don't want to see Juvie perform Turk's verse. What the hell is that? And Turk is available to perform? Are you kidding me? It's too much personal vendettas in rap, yo. There's no love for it no more. This is why they gotta change the guards. This is why they gotta sign new acts. They gotta find people we ain't never heard before. Because all of the people that we looked up to and all of that, that were stars and all of that through the '90s and early 2000s, like it's all turning out to be a lot of sucker shit. And it's like it's that's happening because they're running their course too long as far as niggas that's on the forefront. You feel me? Like in their heyday, these was the new niggas. You feel me? And then the new niggas now, like they're fading out real quick. Like they come and they go just like that. Like it's 2 seconds. Either they getting killed, going to prison, or they just can't repeat. You know what I mean? Like that one hit was just like a little fad type shit. You feel me? But there's no artist development. Like it's a lot of shit that's wrong with this shit, bro. I'm just keeping it a band, son. It's a lot of shit that's wrong with this shit. There's no artist development no more. So people are signing. First of all, people who signing contracts, not even understanding that you can like. We know the business now. You feel me? I'm not even gonna run through all of that. This monetization shit. Like I'm not doing this for no reason. If I wasn't generating some type of coin from this, you think I would be sitting in my room talking to y'all? I'm seeing the numbers. I'm seeing what this shit's doing. It's boosting up my other plays just because people like hearing me talk. You feel me? So it's a new like playing field type shit. So, but it's a new playing field. But people want that old feeling. So you have to reestablish that, and the way to reestablish that is new artists, bro. New artists and all this. It's a lot of corny gatekeeping. It's a lot of clicks, and it's like, nah, bro. Like y'all gotta go out there and find the real talent, bro. Niggas need A&Rs again. Niggas need niggas in the streets really mining the new talent. Cause I know a bunch, fam. It's like 5 people off the top of my head I can name right now. Like if these people were to get situations, they'd go like straight to the top. Oh, man. But the independent artists be getting in their own way. The independent artists be getting in their own way sometimes. You feel me? Because you willing to just take any fool's gold for this one popping moment right here, and it's like, yo, they're coming to you now because you got it popping already. You feel me? They're going to take all of this momentum that you got, attach their brands and all of that to that, and as soon as it dies out, all right, yeah, we done with you. You feel me? There's no real long-term goal. It's just about popping one off real quick. Cool. We popped it like whatever, and we keep it moving. You feel me? But there's no like longevity in this shit. And then everybody's doing what the last nigga did. I mean, nobody's trying to do something new. You know what I mean? So, we just need new innovation and shit with this shit, man. You know what I mean? This is AP the Overlord, man. I think I'm going to give y'all another broadcast later, too, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to holler at those real quick topics because those, like, just came across my desk, like, last night late. So I wanted to make sure I got up and I gave y'all that one, man. This is the Overground Podcast, man. Peace.